Hey everyone, I'm glad you're riding along again. Today on Great Places Seen, GPS coordinates are set for Atwood Lake in eastern Ohio. It's the annual uCamp gathering. Before we go any further, heartfelt appreciation to Pam and Ronald for making my attendance possible, and to Samantha at nüCamp. Thank you. For the past 3 uCamps, the first 2 with my wife and last year just after she had passed, the trip from D.C. was made with an overnight stay in western Maryland. Today I'm driving straight through. It's not a difficult distance, but it is punctuated with a few steep mountain passes that slow me down at times. Weather is clear and very warm, but plenty of daylight to arrive at a decent hour and set up. This has become a familiar ride for me, not only to uCamp, but to points west via I-70. Today I'm going to the location of the very first uCamp held several years ago, known as TABstock. Yeah, it's kind of a Woodstock-like gathering of tiny trailers with hundreds who love them. Last year I stayed at Timbercrest Campground, and the first 2 years at Winklepleck in Sugarcreek, Ohio. So with this year, I will have stayed at all 3 venues in uCamp history. Atwood Lake is able to accommodate all nüCamp products, and there's space for more to attend. Once again, I'm the lone DC representative. Looks like New Mexico is the only other place with just one. Atwood Lake has several, mostly very well-developed site sections, with concrete pads and lots of full hookups. I've chosen an older outlying area at the end of a large peninsula that I think might be a quite scenic place. It's off by itself with grass, big trees, and electric only. I've brought my bicycle to get me around this large park through the week. Right now, I'm setting up and in for a quiet evening. It was so warm, I left my windows open overnight. I had a good rest, but hey, who can sleep with all this noise going on? It seems the residents are busy and have me awake. I'll take a modest peek at some of the early daylight sites and then perhaps come back for a short nap. You know, I tend not to be a morning person except while traveling and when I'm seeing someplace new to me. And this looks like a place to appreciate at all hours. What a beautiful mist-shrouded area. Campers in other sections will certainly wake up to a nice morning. It's too bad they won't see these views. Yet, here I am, unplanned, watching sunrise over the lake. This truly is a great time to explore the park before everything gets underway and the roads and trails become a bit busier. At this hour, I have this all to myself. The main tent is silently waiting to come to life, and it will, with music, food, seminars, and the always good fellowship of nuCamp owners. That's why we're here. Monday has a light schedule as people are still arriving. Everyone is getting registered and settled in for the week. It never gets old to see all these tiny campers together, and how everyone has reflected their personalities with them. As the morning mist burns off and gives way to another sunny day, I'm sending the drone aloft for a quick look around and, well, before all the sites fill up today. Beautiful.
Somewhere I missed the memo on where the fresh water was and I could directly fill up in my tank, so I'm just filling up these 5-gallon containers that I have, and I'll have plenty of water for the week.
With little officially happening until the evening, I'm riding a trail. It's paved, but it comes with a few very steep areas. Lots of hills hidden in the trees. This one heads north to a cemetery. Yes, you could say it dead ends there, but this trail, it's very much alive. Here's an old oil rig. This part of Ohio is apparently energy rich.
There's really not a good trail from the parking area, and riding a bike, you'd have to get on this road, which is a little bit busy. But on the trail, you're at the top of the cemetery, and it's just a short walk through the woods to get to it. This is Cemetery Bay. The trail here is gravel hiking and biking. It has several steep inclines. Believe me, ask me how I know. The trail connects Atwood Lake Park to the Hawk Ridge Trail and also State Route 542. Cemetery Bay here is named after the nearby Big Spring Cemetery. The Big Spring Presbyterian Church was founded in 1821 but it closed in 1870 because of declining attendance. The cemetery, of course, was preserved when the dam was constructed. However, the former church site is now underwater. The map did not say where the church is or the site of the church is, other than it's underwater. So one might presume it's somewhere in this area at the bottom of the hill. While you see stones with very old dates, there are those who were interred here more recently. Observation deck, let's check it out. This appears to be a shallow inlet of the lake. Very clear to the bottom. Plenty of birds, they say, including wild turkeys. Well, this little area apparently is where all of the Amish helpers for uCamp are staying. It's like a little Amish village out here. There's their transportation to uCamp, right up the trail. They get a pretty good workout every day because they start off with this hill. At least it's an easy ride coming home.
While most of the Amish are riding e-bikes, yes, they embrace solar-charged items, I like to say everyone rides an e-bike. Some, like me, pedal the originals. That's E for effort.
Everyone's fed well here at uCamp. Atwood Lake now is home to recreation for thousands of families every year, but it came at a cost. Almost 500 lives were claimed when the Great Flood of 1913 caused massive flooding throughout the Ohio River Valley. It washed out bridges, infrastructure, was deadly, caused $300 million worth of damages in 1913. I mean, think of what $300 million was over 100 years ago. That's about $7.5 billion today. Massive. The flood resulted in the creation of an Ohio law called the Conservancy Act and then a comprehensive flood control system. It was in 1936 that Atwood Dam was constructed on the Indian Fork of the Conotton Creek, and that filled the valley to create Atwood Lake. The lake is named after the community of Atwood. It was settled here prior to the creation of the lake. Atwood Lake has become known for amazing boating, fishing, camping, hiking, and of course bike riding through the years.
We're getting into it. uCamp 25 is underway, with camper musicians kicking off the introductions, wine and cheese to follow opening remarks, and then a first ever gathering of first-timers and nüCamp owners just starting their journeys.
be welcome out to Atwood Campground. It is a beautiful campground as you guys have spent some time here. Just a couple fun facts. We've got 439 attendees. It might not look like it, but 439. We've got 74 one-year attendees. 36 2 years, 3 years plus is 91 attendees. There's 91 attendees that have recurrently come back. How many newcomers do you think there are? 237 newcomers. Please make your friends there. There's so much walks of life here. Have fun and get to meet people. It's a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jesse Mullet, the owner of uCamp.
Welcome everybody. It's really good to be here. Thank you to each one of you guys that came all the way here. We'll probably do some trivia later of like the furthest person that has traveled here, but always love to see all the new faces, see some faces we've known for 17 years, 20 years, but this is an incredible time of just fun, relaxing, getting to know each other. I'm Jesse Mullet. My dad is the founder and president, or the founder of nüCamp, and so I get the privilege of walking in his shoes, or trying to. We fight for you guys, ultimately to give you the best product possible with high quality, and also just a customer experience that is unmatched. That's our goal. And you guys are extraordinary customers and genuinely care about nüCamp and the product, and that is rewarding for me. So give yourselves a round of applause for being incredible. I believe the wine and cheese is ready to go. So make your way out there and enjoy the night. Thank you. Getting some wine and cheese is always a good start, right?
And all is right with the world.
With over half of this year's attendees as new owners, I think this is an inspired idea. Having them get together in groups to share their questions and stories and hear from brand ambassadors on what this tiny trailer thing is all about. They're obviously already sold on it, but this is a great chance to feel at home with their new RV commitment. And the seminars through the week will also be very helpful. I thought so during my first uCamp.
We should work on one.
Yeah, that's the one that
Speaking of seminars, one of the most popular every year is on the Aldi system. Most nüCamp trailers have it. It's hot water and heat on demand. The system is a simple concept, but with some complicated details that makes this annual seminar great for new and established owners alike.
Honestly, I'm a DIY guy, and this is something, if I didn't have the tools, I'd just pay someone to do it. So I'll go over the process one more time about the air cushion. And what we're trying to accomplish here is to get air back into the boiler to reestablish that air gap between the water and the top of the boiler. Glycol changes. There's a lot of misinformation out there about that. Electrolysis is a common issue in RVs. It's nothing related to nüCamp. It's all RVs. There's stray electricity, and that will cause corrosion in the system. So you guys think we're good? All right.
There's an expanded version of the Aldi seminar on GPS too. Of course, there's group photo time. Hey, every class needs its photo for posterity.
Carl, okay, we gotta go. Everybody on this side has to take
It's a fun exercise, like herding cats. While waiting, I got some inside scoop from Jesse Mullet. But some of what's discussed at uCamp, well, that stays at uCamp.
Okay, do something crazy. That was not nearly crazy enough, guys. Come on, we can do better than that.
What is the moon?
All right. You can go the other way. We got lots of pictures. You guys are good. Thank you for being so patient.
If you haven't heard, this is our 20th anniversary here at nüCamp. We've been in business 20 years, so it's big. And so we're going to start with how it all started. My son and the current president and CEO of nüCamp, Jesse Mollett.
When we had started back in 05, I was like, well, that will last for 2 years and then we'll do something else. So 20 years is really cool to be a part of where we are today. Yeah.
Having Jesse come in and the team that was around us helped achieve that and kept me in line, kept me focused. And it does feel like a really nice achievement for being here for 20 years. I want to celebrate it. I hope we can celebrate 25, 30, whatever it is, that I can be here for another whatever to celebrate.
And there's accountability conversation that's around those 4 core values. Care genuinely, service over self, always do the right thing, and work hard.
This is the place I love best in my life. It's been that way for 20 years, I would almost say. This has been the place I love the best, from any place that I can be.
The founder's story is another staple of uCamp. You guessed it, more on GPS 2. And there's more from uCamp 25 in the next episode. Safe travels, and see you then.